Testosterone Isen T, just a hormone it S, the silent engine that powers so much of what makes a man feel alive. Energy, motivation, confidence, drive, and even emotional resilience are all connected to this single powerful chemical. But for many men, testosterone quietly begins to decline, sometimes as early as their 30s, bringing with it changes that feel subtle at first, then harder to ignore. Fatigue replaces stamina. Focus begins to fade. Workouts feel weaker, recovery slower, and the spark that once felt natural starts to flicker. But here's the truth that many men never hear. This decline isn't inevitable. It's not simply a symptom of aging. It's often a symptom of neglect, specifically nutritional neglect. Because what you eat has a direct impact on your hormones. Every bite of food either supports testosterone production or undermines it. Every meal is either building your foundation or slowly weakening it. Your body is constantly working to maintain hormonal balance. Testosterone is produced primarily in the testes, but that production is governed by signals from the brain, supported by the health of your liver, your gut, your blood sugar levels, and your micronutrient status. It's all connected. And what ties it all together? Nutrition. The first and perhaps most essential step in supporting healthy testosterone levels is making sure your body has the raw materials it needs. Testosterone doesn't appear from nowhere, synthesized from cholesterol. And that means healthy fats are absolutely critical. But too often, men trying to eat clean cut out all fats, not realizing they're starving the very system they're trying to optimize. Avocados, eggs, olive oil, fatty fish. These foods don't just feed your muscles or protect your heart. They provide the cholesterol and fat-soluble vitamins like a D and E that are needed for testosterone synthesis. And that's only the beginning. Once your body has the building blocks, it needs the cofactors, those essential vitamins and minerals that act like keys to unlock the entire hormone system. Two of the most important, zinc and magnesium. Zinc is crucial for the actual production of testosterone, and even a mild deficiency can result in lower levels. Yet modern diets, especially those high in processed foods, are often lacking this mineral. Zinc is found abundantly in foods like pumpkin seeds, beef, shellfish, and even cashews. The problem Isen T that these foods don't exist, that they often replaced by refined grains, sugars, and empty calories that do nothing to support hormone health. Magnesium plays another key role. It not only helps the body produce testosterone, but also frees up bound testosterone, meaning it makes more of your existing testosterone available to the body. Foods rich in magnesium like spinach, almonds, black beans, and dark chocolate are easy to add. But most men don't get enough. Without these minerals, your hormonal engine begins to sputter. And then there's vitamin D, often called a vitamin, but in reality, it functions more like a hormone. It's essential for testosterone production, yet deficiency is rampant, especially in men who spend most of their time indoors. While sunlight is the best source, vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified dairy also help. A man who optimizes his vitamin D levels often sees a noticeable lift, not just in testosterone, but in energy, mood, and immunity. It's a small shift that can unlock a big change. But it's not just about what you add to your diet, it's also about what you remove. The modern diet is filled with foods that actively work against testosterone. Refined sugar, excessive alcohol, industrial seed oils, and ultra-processed snacks all cause inflammation and insulin spikes, which suppress testosterone. Every time your blood sugar crashes, your cortisol resand high cortisol blocks testosterone like a locked door. Testosterone and cortisol exist in a delicate dance. When one goes up, the other tends to go down. So if your lifestyle is built around stress, sleep deprivation, poor nutrition, and constant stimulation, you're likely stuck in a pattern of hormonal imbalance. And while supplements and workouts help, they'll never fully override the effect of poor diet. The solution isn't to eat perfectly, but to eat intentionally. Choose whole foods over processed ones. Build meals around protein, healthy fats, and slow-burning carbohydrates like oats, sweet potatoes, and vegetables. These foods stabilize your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support optimal hormone production. This kind of nutrition isn't about restriction, it's about restoration. When you start eating with testosterone in mind, something begins to shift. Not just in your hormone levels, but in how you feel throughout the day. Your mornings start with more clarity. Your workouts carry more intensity. Your stress becomes easier to manage. Your mood evens out. You're no longer fighting against your body, you're working with it. And that's a game changer. Let's take it a step further. Testosterone isn't just about libido or muscle. It plays a role in motivation, confidence, risk-taking, and even your sense of purpose. When testosterone is low, many men describe a kind of quiet numbness, like the world has lost some of its edge. That spark of ambition, it fades. The drive to move forward, it weakens. But when testosterone is supported properly, especially through food, it begins to return. And with it, so does the man you used to feel like. But here's where most guys go wrong. They try to out-train or out-supplement a broken diet. They hit the gym hard, load up on testosterone boosters, and chase short-term fixes without addressing the foundation. And food is the foundation. Your body builds its hormones from what you feed it. That means if your diet is full of processed junk, no amount of lifting or capsules will save you in the long run. So start with the basics. Prioritize protein not just for muscle repair, but because amino acids play a role in neurotransmitter balance and hormone production. Choose high-quality sources like grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, pasture-raised eggs, and legumes. Add in healthy fats from olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. Make vegetables and fiber a daily habit, not because they're trendy, but because they reduce inflammation, stabilize digestion, and support liver function, which is critical for hormone metabolism. And don't underestimate the power of consistency. It's not about eating perfectly every day. It's about building rhythms. A high-protein breakfast, a balanced dinner, limiting sugar and late-night snacks, staying hydrated, sleeping deeply. These aren't exciting hacks, but they are what real, lasting testosterone support looks like. You don't have to guess. You don't have to settle. And you definitely don't have to accept that getting older means getting weaker. Because the truth is, with the right nutrition, your body can respond, adapt, and rebuild stronger than ever. Your energy can return. Your drive can be reignited. And your sense of masculinity can be restored not by chasing trends, but by honoring the biology that was always on your side. This is your reminder. Your hormones aren't out of your control. Every meal is a message to your body. Choose wisely. Fuel with purpose. And build the version of yourself you've been missing, one plate at a time.